I want to show America. I want everyone in this audience listening to me to understand what it's like living here. Geographically, it's the most beautiful place in the world. You've got everything from Zone 1, meaning the High Sierra, to Zone 10 down in the Los Angeles, San Diego area in terms of geographics, what you can grow. You can grow tropical plants in the Zone 10. You can grow Arctic plants in Zone 1. We've got the Bay. We've got the High Sierras. We've got the most beautiful microclimates you can imagine from valley to valley. It's superb. It's a gorgeous place to live. And because of this, it's been a very welcoming place. And what happens when you have a welcoming place is people will take advantage of good nature. I'm going to give you an example of what it's like to live here. I was driving into the radio station in my new car. It is an SUV. I was on a tight road going downtown, 2 lanes in each direction, with a line of parked cars. On my right lane, there was a bike rider, a feminist, with a smirk on her face, cutting in and out of cars, trying to make everyone upset because she was better than everybody. You can just see it on her smirky face. She pulls on the right side of me as I'm stopped in traffic and tries to pass and grates against my car. I hear her handlebars hit my new car. I roll the window down. I say, "What the hell are you doing?" She looks at me with a smirk and says, "Oh, I fell. I didn't hurt your car." And she pedals off. Now, she knows if I had chased her down, which I wanted to do, and grabbed her wrist to call the police, I would have been arrested for assault and battery. I couldn't win. So I let this enemy within scratch my car, knowing I was powerless. I am powerless because we are living in a state of social anarchy in San Francisco, where the weaklings and the perverts have the politicians in their pockets. And those of us who earn a living and follow the rules are outside the law. This is exactly what the problem is in San Francisco. It's exactly why I live here, to show you what's coming to a community near you unless you stop the weaklings and the perverts. What would you have done if you were me and that snotty feminist on the bicycle had scratched your new car and said, "Oops, I didn't hurt your car. I just fell." Knowing that if I grabbed her by the neck and called for the police, I'd be arrested. Knowing that if I tried to detain her, what would it matter? She has money, that wretch. So, you see, they know how to play the game. But what's going to happen to her is that one dark night she's going to pick the wrong lunatic. Now, you got to ask yourself, who raises people to not understand the danger they're putting themselves in by giving fingers to cars on little roads? Who raises them? You drive around in California on the weekend here on country roads as I do. You cannot believe you see guys 4 abreast on a 2-lane road. You know they all got there by car. You know that they drove their bicycle to that country road by car. Every one of them is a liberal scum. You can look at them. You can feel it. It's a certain instinct you have. It's like a sixth sense. You just know that they're lawyers, 99% lawyers, and their behinds are in the air in extra tight pants, looking like baboons or jesters in jester costumes. And you're hunking, you want to get around them, and they give you the finger. What's going to happen to them is one fine Saturday, a drunk who's just come from the doctor who said you have terminal cancer, or your little girl is dying, or your wife just died, he's going to see red and he's going to run 4 bicyclists over. They don't understand that. You know why? Because they didn't grow up in the streets of the Bronx. They don't understand there are consequences to provocative behavior.